Hello y'all, I'm Tina and welcome back to my book and craft corner. So this is going to be a weekend reading vlog from Friday the 1st of November through the 3rd of November, Sunday, right? A little weekend reading vlog to start out the month of Nora November. So I'm super excited about this. I'm trying to say it quick because my parents are gonna come in the door soon because we just got home from the store. They're getting stuff out from the truck. Yeah, so I figured I'd start the vlog today. I'm not currently reading a Nora, and I will start soon, probably. They're coming in the door now. So I just popped open a little LaCroix. Haven't had one of these in a while. This is Cran Raz. It's okay. I got a pack of those and a pack of the regular. I guess we're doing a little store haul, kind of. We go to Walmart. We go to Walmart every 2 weeks for groceries. So we did also go to Food City, which we very rarely go to. I got a Nora Roberts book at Food City because they have a small selection of those. It is Bright Stars, which is Once More Worth Feeling and Opposites Attract. It is just a bind up of 2 category romances that I've never read before, so I figured I'd grab it for $10. I also got Tic Tacs. The cat almost escaped. She was literally standing at the open door because my parents are coming in the back door with like baskets of stuff, and she was at the front door trying to escape. You are a little kitten. You cannot escape our home. Yeah. They're strawberry and cream flavor, which I've never had before, but there we go. Haven't had one of those in forever. Or just any Tic Tac in forever. And then we got Wendy's at the store. The SpongeBob Krabby Patty meal. Yes, very excited to eat this. Very excited to just like chill, hang out. I'm gonna get out of this outfit. I figured I'd start the vlog in like a going out outfit, but I'm definitely gonna go get changed and put some pajamas on, and eat this and drink a LaCroix and try to find out what my first book of Nora November is gonna be. Oh, I have some other things. Hold on. So I got some thread. I got some all-purpose, just regular thread. I got a like a navy. I think it's called Freedom Blue, and then I just got a white. I'm assuming it's called white. I bought this because I'm going to be hemming. My cat's down there scoping out the yarn I bought. I'm gonna be hemming my mom's curtains, or like hemming or like fixing and stuff like that, because she really wants them to look a certain way. So I got that. So I'm gonna try to do that without messing them up. And then I got some curved safety pins, which are supposed to be really good for quilting. And also I can use them to help hem and sew my mom's curtains, because I want them to look really nice. I'm not great at sewing. So yes, curved safety pins. And then I got some yarn. Now, I haven't really been buying yarn lately because I have like a huge stash of it. I mean huge stash. I mean like a bucket of yarn that's tangled together. So my mom has been untangling it for me because she's amazing. And I'm kind of like, I really should use this yarn, but, there's always a but, isn't there? I want to make this shawl. It's like a reading shawl. It's called Agatha's Reading Shawl after Agatha Christie. And it's like more coverage. It's great. And so I bought some yarn to make that. I bought 5 skeins of this. It is this. I'll show that real quick. It is their gradient, and it's not 100% cotton. I'm sorry, it's not 100% acrylic. It is 90% acrylic, 20% nylon. But this is so soft compared to all the other yarns they had at Walmart. And I'm really excited to make that. So I bought 5 of them. It was only like, it wasn't as expensive as I thought, because I feel like this yarn is kind of expensive, but it ended up only being like $30 for 5 skeins. I'm gonna go eat and I'll update when I'm starting the book. So it's about an hour-ish later. It's about 2:30-ish. And I'm going to start my first book, which I think I'm going to start Chesapeake Blue. I wasn't totally sure what I was going to start, but I think it's going to be Chesapeake Blue. This is the 4th and final book in the Chesapeake Bay saga. And I'm really excited. And I really want to know what happens at the end of the story. Like, I want to know how this family's story ends. I believe this takes place like years later because it's about the youngest brother who's like significantly younger than the other brothers. I read a little bit of it before, but I never finished it because I wanted to kind of wait. So, yes, and I'm going to start my crochet project, my reading shawl. And this is the powder that I'm going to be using. So, yes, I'm probably going to put that on the TV and start now. So it's about 7:30 p.m. on the 1st still. And I have the heat cups, and I also have a band-aid on my forehead because I keep picking at a pimple, and I just like, I need to stop picking at it. Update. Okay, so I am at the start of chapter 3 of Chesapeake Blue. Obviously haven't read a ton. It's, I think, 11% of the book actually, which is pretty good for only 2 chapters. And yes, so tonight I'm going to be starting another Nora Roberts book. I don't regret starting this one. I'm glad I started this one, but I'm gonna be doing a buddy read of The Witness, which is a romantic suspense that she has. That is Storm, the co-host of Nora November. That is her favorite Nora Roberts book, or that's one of her favorites. I hear her talk about it a lot when she talks about Nora, so I do want to read that one. And I'm going to be buddy reading it with 2 other people. We're going to read 3 chapters a day, and we're starting today. We decided that like at 5 o'clock at night, so a couple hours ago. So I'm going to probably go in the living room and relax with my parents and start that. I don't know if my parents are going to be out there or upstairs, but I'm probably going to be out there. And I'm working on my crochet shawl. I have baskets on my bed because I've been cleaning. Not cleaning. I've been trying to organize. It's not been going very well. Can I set y'all there? Yeah, kind of. Not great angle, but it'll do. It'll do. So I don't know. I'd say about a quarter of it is gone. Of the first skein, which is 295 yards. I personally go by yards. I typically don't go by ounces or grams because, like, I don't know. I prefer to go by yards. And I'm in America, so not meters. Now, this is the shawl so far. It is a half octagon, and it'll go there, obviously. That's how shawls work. And I also figured I would say real quick while I'm updating here, like my plans for these vlogs. I'm planning on doing weekend reading vlogs throughout the month. But we're gonna have to see what happens. You know what I mean? I don't want to hold myself to anything because then I'll get anxious about it and not want to do it. I have plans in my head, but I'm not gonna talk about it. Because we'll see what happens. But my plans for like the content of the vlogs is to vlog everything. Like to vlog, I want to be able to vlog my day, vlog some of the things I'm doing, Nora Roberts books especially, but I will include if I'm reading other things and stuff like that here and there. And also crafting. I want to keep y'all updated on the crafting. And then like earlier I was making cookies, so I showed y'all that. Now back to the cookies. Let's talk about that for a second. So I decided to make the first cookies I showed, the ones that were bright orange, was pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. And then the second ones I showed were oatmeal chocolate chip. Now, pumpkin chocolate chip, I just substituted out the butter for pumpkin puree because it can work as an oil in just like a regular standard chocolate chip cookie recipe. And then the oatmeal cookies are like, I keep going like this. Also, as I'm editing, I'm realizing how tired I look. The second ones were oatmeal chocolate chip. And I'm trying to create my own recipe for those. I'm trying to take like the standard recipe and then alter it to make it like the standard chocolate chip cookie recipe and alter it to make it like my own oatmeal chocolate chip, right? Now I could just use the oatmeal raisin and just sub the chocolate chips for oatmeal cookies. What am I saying? I really need to remember to stop filming when I'm tired because sub the chocolate chips for oatmeal cookies, no. I want to sub the raisins in the oatmeal raisin recipe with chocolate chips to make it oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. I said not to because I want to create my own recipe, like invent my own recipe. So I've been trying different ratios of flour and oatmeal. Now this time, I think I added a little too much flour. So I think I should have the perfect recipe the next time I make them. Now I haven't baked them yet, so we'll see what happens. I haven't baked either of them. I just put them in the freezer, and then I can put them in stored like Ziploc bags so that we can pull them out whenever we want them. So I think this batch might be my final like test batch, and then the next batch, I guess that'll be the final test batch, and then I'll have a nice chocolate chip cookie recipe that's like my own. So yeah. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. When I have something else to update. Bye-bye. It's been a long time since I've updated a vlog back here. But I'm outside, obviously. The forest. So you're gonna hear dogs barking, nature noises, stuff like that. Yeah, so it is Saturday. It's probably about like 11:30, I would assume. I'm not totally sure. Woke up about an hour ago, and last night I read the first 3 chapters of The Witness. It's literally so good. Like, it was just so interesting, so good. And I didn't know the synopsis for it, so I was so surprised by what was happening. And Elizabeth is the main character. I'm not totally sure, to be honest, because there's some groups of chapters from other people. I'm not sure. She's such an interesting character, and I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with her. Yeah, it's getting elements involved I didn't expect for it to get involved, but yeah, I'm liking it so far. Didn't read any more Chesapeake Blue, but I'm gonna go probably chill on here for a little bit because it's gonna get hot later on today, I think. But right now it's like in the 50s and like in the high 50s, and it's nice. I don't know. I feel cold sitting in the shade. Sorry, standing in the shade with like a jumpsuit, not like a sweatshirt and sweatpants. But the sun is out. The sun is out, and so I feel it's gonna be hot in the sun. Maybe this wasn't the best outfit, but here we are. I don't know if you can even see me. I really can't see you, to be honest. But I'm gonna probably stay out here for a little bit until it gets too hot and listen to Chesapeake Blue, which I forgot to bring outside with me. And I have my crochet project with me. And yeah. And I have some carbonated water in this. I left it inside. I left my water inside. I have to go get that, and also Chesapeake Blue. And then I will be ready to read and all of that. Okay. I'll update y'all when I need to update later on. I've gotten my carbonated water, which is in a jar because I don't want it to be open in the can. And I also have my Chesapeake Blue, and I'm ready to read. So it's about 1:30, and I came inside probably about half an hour ago, I would probably assume. And I am 24% into Chesapeake Blue. It's so good. The family element, we're just getting back into it. There's so many, there's a lot of kids in the book because the 3 previous older couples, they're in their 50s now. They have like teenagers and I'm just really enjoying it. And then haven't read any more of The Witness, which I really need to get done today. I really need to read my 3 more chapters. My hold for Brazen Virtues just came in. It was a hold on Libby that came in. Sacred Sins, which is the first book in that series, isn't in yet, but I don't know what order I'm gonna read them in, because I started Brazen Virtues and I read like probably 18% of it, I would assume. Like, I was really enjoying it. It was just like, it wasn't the right time. It was very recently. And then I put a hold on both books for Nora November. So, I don't know. I do want to read them. And it wasn't really spoiler or anything. It's, like, I think it's like police partners and then their relationships. Yes, and Brazen Virtue has a movie adaptation on Netflix. So I want to watch that. Sacred Sins does not. Okay, on to my crochet project. Can I put y'all down? I'm not really able to put you down because there's nowhere I could put y'all right now, but update on my crochet project. It's getting bigger. It's getting honestly pretty big, and I'm running out of yarn. I ran out of one skein. I finished my first skein, so I'm gonna start the next skein kind of at the end of one of the rows. It's not gonna make it all the way to the end, so that's where the new skein is gonna start. It's gonna be super light. I was thinking, should I do it at the end of the row? I'm like, I'll do it at the end of the next row, but I ran out of yarn. So should I rip back the whole previous row? But I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to rip back almost whole entire row. So I think I'm just going to start there. So yes, I just grabbed the next skein of yarn out of my room, and I'm ready to find this center pull and get into crocheting. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll update later when I need to update. Hello. We are in a different spot today because I don't feel like sitting down. Normally I put my phone right here, right here, and I sit down in the chair, but I don't feel like sitting in this chair because it's been outside all summer. This is a new location, and my phone is really screwed if it falls because it has no case on it, because I broke the case. Not important. So we're gonna hope for the best here, and this is definitely a new location. That's a mosquito. That's a mosquito. Oh no. Okay. Yes, let's do our update. So it's Sunday morning at about 10:30-ish a.m. and I figured I would do an update. I should have done an update last night. I thought of it, but I was like, I don't feel like getting up to do an update. Like, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm laying in bed and I'm like, I'm not getting up. Let's be real here. That's not happening. So, not updating until this morning, but I'll update you for what I did and what I read last night. The last clip I filmed, I think, was me baking cookies. I wanted to bake the cookies I made on Friday to see if they were any good or not, and they were. The pumpkin ones were really cakey, and they weren't, like, the best, but they were good. So the oatmeal ones were fantastic. I think because I used, like, the cinnamon in it. There you go. I don't know how I feel about them. I think I want to try 2 more recipes or 2 more variants. I don't want that to be the final product. It's really good, but not the final product of my own recipe that I'm creating. I want to mess with a couple things first, to see kind of what's happening. Yes. What else? Oh, books. Reading. Okay, let me grab my book. I don't know why I need this. Just to say, I didn't read any more of this since last night. Still 25% in. Don't know where that is in the physical copy. Probably shouldn't have grabbed this. I didn't really need to grab it, but here we are. I read the 3 chapters I needed to read for yesterday for The Witness, and whoa, that was freaking crazy. So chapter 4, 5, and 6, we really got into like the first 3 chapters were like setting up things more, and this was more like we really got into like a part of the story, but not totally. Like, I think we're right at the point we're about to get into the story. I'm assuming in the next chapter she's probably going to be an adult, but I could be wrong. I don't know. So I think those 3 chapters were better than the first 3 chapters. So I have to read the next 3 chapters today. So 7, 8, and 9. And yeah, I'm excited to do that because this book is getting real interesting. Hopefully I can read more of Chesapeake Blue today and get some of that crushed out. And then let's talk about my crochet project and how this is going. So I need to put, oh gosh, my hook is fallen. My yarn is attached to this cord. My yarn is still attached to this basket. But here we are with it. It's actually really coming together. I'm like, see, this thing is freaking huge. So I started the new skein. I actually did decide to start the new skein at the end of a row instead of like in the middle of one or like wherever. So I did rip that row back. And this is the yarn I have left from that. I might do something at the end with like a thing for the top of this to give it more something. I don't know. I might do something there with this yarn, but we'll see. But here it is. Let me put it on. I'm wearing a sweater, but the sweatshirt, but here it goes. There's some threads I obviously need to sew in still. But it's already meeting at the chest, so that's like, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like that long, so it's gonna be pretty big. I'm almost done with my second skein now. I really like the way it's turning out. Yeah, let me just fold this up and get this back into my basket. I think my mom dropped something inside. I heard like a little clang noise. I have this much yarn left. It's a cake, so it's getting really weird because all the yarn from the middle is gone. That's how much I have left. That's gonna be it for this update. I will talk to y'all later on today. Hopefully I'll update multiple times before the end of the vlog, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so I figured I would do another update. It's about 2:30ish, I think. Pretty sure. Just took the time and totally forgot. Yeah, so I figured I would do a little update because I just finished another skein on my shawl. And I have sewed in almost all the ends except for the one end where I wrapped up this skein. I want to save that just so I can kind of like make sure that I don't need to sew it into the coming row. So I'm about to start another skein of this, and I got to 40% in Chesapeake Blue. Oh my gosh, it's getting better. Not better, it's getting more interesting. There is some stuff going on with his mother. If you read the series, you'll know. And it is surprisingly just as good as the previous 3 books. I thought it might be a little bit worse. I don't know, I just thought it might be. But yeah, I don't know, I'm enjoying it. I'm a bit distracted as I'm doing this because I'm screen mirroring to the living room TV because I'm watching my show on the TV and I'm like getting up to get the remote. So I just screen mirrored my phone to the TV. And it's me on the TV, so I'm seeing me here. Should probably be looking into the camera, but I never do that. Like, I'm not holding myself to it now. And then me on the television. So yeah, and I'm watching Ghost. It's a really good TV show. It's on Paramount Plus. That's where I'm watching it. But yeah, I'm watching that, and it's getting pretty interesting. I'm on season 3, but it's like a comedy. But I figured to update because I'm starting a new skein, my 3rd skein. I've done a lot this weekend. I don't know, I'm liking it. I'm so interested how quick the transitions are going to go for the rest of it. But I'm about to connect my 3rd skein of yarn. Okay. I'll update y'all later on tonight. Okay, so we're here for the final clip, the final update. You probably can hear my cat eating over there. Ignore her. Yeah, so I figured I would, it's like midnight. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I figured I would do our final update now. Since it is now Monday and the vlog's over, the weekend is over. The first weekend of Nora November is over. And yeah, I'm ending this vlog out here. So let's do a little talk about what I've done since 2 or 3 o'clock in the evening when I last updated. So I did not read any more of Chesapeake Blue. I ended up not reading any more of that, but I did read the next 3 chapters in The Witness. And I don't know how I'm feeling about that one. I really don't. At first it was giving like cozy vibes. It was going well. And then I was like, I don't know. It's a little bit, I'm not loving who I think is, or who I'm presuming is the romantic interest. I'm not loving his actions with her. It seems a little weird to me, but I'm enjoying the vibes. It's really reminding me of Angel Falls, that one. Kind of the same vibes, a bit different, but it's a different book, right? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I have to say about that. It's just, I don't know how I'm feeling about it. Definitely enjoyable, but I'm wanting a little bit more from the story in certain elements and maybe a little less in others, right? Okay. Update on the crochet project, final update. I haven't worked on any since midnight, so yes, here we are. Let me drop my hook. And yeah, here we go. So here it is. I'm just starting a new row. Middle and back to this side. So yes, I've gotten about, I would say, 2 1/4 or 2 1/3 skeins done. And it fits pretty well. It's already starting to be like it's a big shawl by this point. It's already going to like almost my waist. And it like is already touching in the front and wrapping around, and it's just gonna be so nice when it's done. I'm definitely excited to finish it and be able to wear it and keep working on it, because even though it's really repeatable, it's really simple, it's still such a fun pattern to work on. Is there anything else I have to say for this vlog? It's really all I have to say. This is kind of off topic, but I decided not to post like a TBR or plans for Nora November. I'm probably gonna post about that in Storm's Discord and in my Discord eventually. But I really don't have many plans really. I might end up trying to do something like fun later on with maybe like a spinner wheel or something like that. But really my only plan for Nora November is to get caught up on my challenge this year for Nora. So this year I've been challenging myself with trying to read one Nora Roberts book a week, and I'm severely behind. I think I've read 36 Nora books. So I want to try to get caught up, which would require me to read 11 books this month. So hopefully I'll at least read 11 books. Yes. That's really my only like concrete plan. And then other than The Witness, this vlog was really fun. The start of Nora November was really fun. Getting back into vlogging generally has been really fun. Yes. So I read 40% of one book, and I read the first 9 chapters in another. I think that's pretty good progress. I haven't really been reading lately, so I think I did pretty well for 3 days. So, and I crocheted like half of a whole entire shawl. So yeah, this weekend has been pretty fun, and yeah, I think that's all I have to say for today. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye bye.